brothers. Well, y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Mike is 59. 59. Hey, watch the slant. Watch it. Hut.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Let's go, baby.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Here we go.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Garoppolo looks to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 30 yards.
12, fellas. Here we go. 21. Yes.
Garoppolo again. This is caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
Wait.
at the 43-yard line.
On second down, a run with Breida. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
13.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check right 54. Right 54. Hey, come on.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Back.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check. Watch 54. Get ready. 368. 25. Check 25. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Slam. Slam. Go. Check.
Heavy.
Switch.
On second down, Mixon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On second down now, Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
On third down, Mixon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Give him 9 on the pickup, but they're still a few inches short now on fourth down. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll run. This is Bernard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 75 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Shedding through the defense.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Let's get it.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On second down, Bernard. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Dalton gives to Bernard, and he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go. Kill. Bravo.
Motion. You go tight. You got tight.
And now to the air, Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on second and long. Dalton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dalton picked off by another Horned Frog, Jason Verrett. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with the ampersand? I like it.
Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
He finds his running back, Mixon. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. Dalton, 1st and 10. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This will be Dalton again. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. 7 yards there and a first down. Andy Dalton now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. To throw here, Dalton. He's going to fire one, and this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green in the final seconds of the first half, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Now Bullock to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Third down from the gun, Dalton. And Eifert has it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. The first down throw coming for Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D4. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Another try after the first down sack. Dalton. And some room to run now. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Now Gold for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5. Passing, it's Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's see what I do.
Dalton now to pass. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On first down, here's Breida. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 22, Garoppolo. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
11. Clock.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
6-6, pull it high.
They go play action here on first down. This is Coleman with a grab. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Garoppolo now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Garoppolo, and it's caught. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
368. Over here.
They'll run on first down. Nixon, room here to run. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. 22 yards as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
18 yards, first down Niners. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. Blitz coming and down he goes. Jordan Evans picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And some space here. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Garoppolo gives to Breida, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd down now, Mixon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
Now Joe Mixon. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, Mixon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st down, Bernard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, here's Bernard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown. They're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Let's go.
They're going to try and run for it. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Back to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One final try now for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Don't got a jet.